So before you jump on to marry or fiance up or lock up your next 2, 3, 5, 10 years in a relationship with a partner who, especially men who are from Africa. I'm from Africa originally and specifically Ghana, but I would not, count out my neighboring African kings from Nigeria, from Togo, wherever, Benin, South Africa, all parts. Not also to leave out our counterparts, Asian men, as well as our islanders. I'm finding me my islander, or however the song goes. Sounding like I'm talking about African kings because that's where I'm from. I love me a chocolate man. Fine, chocolate man. I do for real. But before you do that, this are a few points, maybe 5 and 2 plus, that I want you to look at closely before you do that. So first one will be, is he the only son? I was in a relationship once with a partner who was an only son. And if he's the only son and his mother, or your soon-to-be mother-in-law, your mother-in-law is a witch, watch out for the red flags. Don't ignore. So if he's the only son, how is the relationship like with his mother? Okay, if they have a tumultuous relationship, today we fight, tomorrow we are not talking, today we are good. The mother does all kinds of things, almost like competing with you constantly. Like if you're from Ghana or Nigeria, like the whole jollof rice thing. Who cooks jollof rice better? It's not about Ghana jollof versus Nigerian jollof by any means, but I'm just saying, if your mother-in-law in any of that, could be in any other country in Africa, or like I said, the islands, Jamaican brothers, Jamaican kings, any of the islands as well, and our Asian brothers, and your mother-in-law and your only son, first of all, only son with sisters, because some of my sister-in-laws can also be witches. Okay, I'm a sister. I have 2 brothers. I do have one brother who is solidly married. And I would never see myself being like that with my in-law. Like, I love all my sister-in-law. Like, it's just like, for me, it's all about the loving. Like, love on your sister, love on your brother. Be kind, because you don't know what somebody else might be going through. But anyways, so only son and mother-in-law is like possessive, like a witch. They don't have a life of their own. They don't have maybe a career, they don't have a hobby, they don't travel, maybe they don't have money, they rely on him for money, and now it's like you're coming in, they're afraid that you're gonna be competing or taking away her money, whatever it looks like. But yeah, maybe if you have kids with them too, it makes it even more, because now it's not just you, you're looking out for those little innocent children. They're now in their future. How's it gonna look like? But that's where it says maybe you might have to look at, hey, this is it, you jump the boat, you don't look at the red flag. That's why I like to do these videos, so now you advise yourself and be like, hey, now I have to figure it out. How do I save solely for them? And maybe hopefully you find somebody. But it's not doom and gloom at all, but you vibrate at the emotional level, intellectual level, emotional level, fun level that you are. So that's where, if you can get out the funk, your future will be brighter. Okay, but if you're staying in the misery, give yourself a little bit of time and go along there. But so I say that to say, so those are the 2 points. The third one will be, I'm trying to think. If they tell you, they won't, don't post them, right? And they are doing other people. Hi. So cute. Just chilling, doing a video.
Can I see it? Nico.
I know. See, it's just me. Oh no, no worries. He's so cute. He's so cute. I love it. He's gonna be a journalist one day. So what are you doing? What are you up to? So to say that they are in and there you see them and they're posting people constantly, or posting themselves, if not they're posting themselves selfies all over the place, they're showing this and that, right? And they have the gut to say, don't post me. Or sometimes you don't have to wait for them to say black and white, right? You can read between the lines. So they're like giving the vibe of, or it's giving to not post that with me because other people might be seeing that and I don't want to be seen with you. Ouch. So but then you see them posting other people, vibing, hyping other people, or they're being posted, they're posting themselves constantly, posting this and that. You're not included, girl. So that's my third red flag. The other thing is you don't seem to be in their future. Like anything they do, it's like you're just like a furniture in their, like if you're like in their life established, right? You're like a furniture. Like everything's an addition, like a perk. Everything is never discussed. Everything is a surprise. Like all of a sudden you find out they have 2-3 new business or cars, or they're shipped a bunch of things to Ghana or Africa or whatever. They're building something. They put their brother on the home or the business. They're not you. You don't even know the business was even a thing. Every freaking thing is a surprise, from what they're inquiring and what they're acquiring, I should say. Acquiring, business-wise, personally, everything. You just don't find it. You're not included. And you're not even on their plan. Like you're not on businesses. Even if you are, you're just there. You don't have access to see how much it is, how much would it yield. There's no conversation. You're not on it. It just seems like they're in it, but they're rolling like they're single. And some of those brothers can do that, and it can be hurtful. And sometimes it's just the way our cultures, how men are raised, and this is how they learn from their uncles, their grandparents, their fathers, that this is how it's supposed to be. But at the end of the day, especially if you have children with them, it just irks, because it's like, oh, the children are the ones that are gonna lose in the long run, because then they don't have, maybe haven't even that legacy. If that discussion is not had, to say, hey, we're saving for college. When they get here, this is what they can expect to maybe inherit, to make their lives better. Like, you know, how you go up the stairs and you're halfway, and then when your kid is there with you, it's easier for them to climb higher, because then they don't have to start from zero. They can climb for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th stairs, so they're going up higher to the 20th, 11th stairs. They don't have to start from like zero. You know what I mean? So that's another point to look at when you're not really included. You're not being shown. And the 5th one, that probably my last one, will be like, you're a surprise. He doesn't show you off. Sometimes they do show you off though, but even then it's like a throw off. It's almost like the friends have knowings that this person is probably rolling with 1 or 2 or 3 other side chicks, and you show up and like, oh, that's my wife. Hey, that's my future wife. And they call you wifey. Or one time I was in a relation, one person was calling me old lady, like in our language, called me Yomo. And one day I was like so pissed. I'm like, what the hell do you call me that for? Like, why do you always call me that? I had to master the courage, because for a long time I did not even, like, I didn't know how to set boundaries. And boundary setting, knowing that it's for me, became now slowly like an easy thing for me to safeguard my sanity and my mental well-being, and as well as my physical well-being. So many times they might not even